Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a wonderful episode of Candid and Uncut. I am your host, Adam Petty, with my friend, Ross from Unova.
What is up, everybody?
Roston, Victory Sunday.
Dude.
What?
Feels good, man.
Hold on, I was working on this earlier. Ready?
Okay.
Horns up. Bear down.
Bear down. Hell yeah. Sorry, I didn't catch on there.
Let's go.
Dude. Feels good, man. What a game.
Games were a little too close.
A little bit,
I was
yes.
not a huge fan of how close the games were. But we both pulled out. Shout out Tyler Ninja Blevins.
Oh, yeah.
I also saw this cat. I sent you that cat, right? Did you see that cat?
I don't think so. On Twitter?
On Instagram. There was a cat that its owner crocheted all of the playoff team helmets, and the cat picked the winner of the matchups based on the helmet. And it picked the Rams and the Bears. Let's go.
Hell yeah. Man, yeah, no. That when it was 21-3, I was feeling a little defeated.
I can't believe I have no idea how the offense ended up pulling it out.
25
defense,
points in a single quarter is crazy.
mean, the defense also went crazy. Literally like that last 40 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
No, they didn't give up any yards, right?
Yeah.
It was a turnover on downs on 4th and 10, I think. That's crazy.
Yeah. Dude, it was I've never been that excited about a football game in my life. It was insane.
I believe if the Niners win tonight,
we play each other.
it's beef. It's on site. I'm actually going to spin the block.
You could play
part.
Seattle next week, though.
We could, but
Then we just push it off another week. It'll eventually happen.
If the game is at Soldier Field, I'm going to have to spin the block and let the homies know what's up. I'm gonna have to find the zip code and light it up.
Oh shit! I say we both just go to Soldier Field. If it happens, we just go.
Fly to Chicago.
Oh yeah.
Let's go. Ooh, wait, hold on. I'm peeping. Is that the raspberry cream one?
Actually, this is in my notes for stuff to talk about, but yes, it is.
Yes, sir.
Dude, it's so
Let's
good.
Go. It's
they had
elite.
2 left at the gas station. I bought both of them.
Elite.
It's so good.
So yeah. Anyway, Rams and Bears both take on their wild card game matchups. Let's go.
Oh yeah.
My team put up a little bit more of an embarrassing performance against the 8-9 Panthers, but a win is a win.
A win's a win.
What did Jameis Winston say? We eat those W's. Jameis Winston, famous. He pays for all the stuff he shops for at the grocery store, especially crab legs. He buys his crab legs for sure. He definitely does not steal crab legs. Has never stolen a crab leg ever in his life. But he's silly.
Did he steal a crab leg?
No. Of course he would never steal a crab leg.
Oh yeah. I got you.
Anyway, you said you had a couple things to talk about.
I do.
Roston's prepared.
I wrote stuff down this week. So, the first thing I was going to talk about, for the past 1,356 days, there's been a random countdown on Instagram. I know this is a little bit outdated now because it's been a week or two, but have you seen that?
Now that I'm thinking on it a little bit, do you want me to let you kind of do all the, cover the whole arc of the story, or do you want me to tell you what I know? Because I think I have heard about that.
What do you know?
Well, I think I read that it was just some kid that was like, yeah, I just wanted to fucking discipline myself and do something, so I just decided to post for 1,000 days just because why not?
Yeah, so it's just there was every day he'd post a whiteboard that it started with 1356, and each day he'd cross or like erase one of the numbers and then go down. And people have been speculating for however long it's been what it's going to be. And then it turned out to be basically he was just like, I wasn't happy where I was at. I made myself 6 goals and I had 1,356 days to finish them. And it was kind of split. Like the audience was like, some of them were pissed off that wasn't something like crazy. Some people thought it was kind of cool. I don't really know exactly what people were expecting anyway. Because, I mean, it's just some kid with a whiteboard. Like, I didn't think it was going to be anything crazy. But I think it's still cool. It's a cool concept.
They're expecting like a shadow drop of like an Odyssey type movie, like this crazy big budget production value, like you know, every actor in it, even the background actors are triple A, you know, star Hollywood, you know, mainstays. I mean, my opinion on it is like, you know, why not? You know, this is 2026 mentality, Adam, coming at you. Fuck it, why not? Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Let's fucking go. Shout out to Lil Homie for doing something for that weirdly specific amount of time. Do you think he just played 2048 until he landed on a number in a color that he liked, and he just looked at the square and he was like, I fuck with that, sure.
He's like, yeah, we'll do that for that many days.
Yeah, why not?
Didn't even beat the game, though. Couldn't even get the 2048 title.
He got so pissed off that he was so mid at 2048 that he decided to dedicate 1,000 days of his life to it. That's actually his secret 2048 like progress tracker.
That's actually that's what I did for all of college, just 2048.
2048 and dude, do you think I mean, this had to be tried and tested, right? Like there's AI detectors when you submit papers for like college reports now, right? Because AI can do anything. Can't you just tell AI to write something that would clear an AI detector? If it's that smart.
Probably.
Or what if you make your own? What if you make your own and you try to make it like a stealth bomber AI? Like it flies under the radar.
I feel like there's also something recently. Shoot. Hold on, I'm gonna fact check myself before I show this, but
while Roston's looking that up, I thought I would talk about stealing animals. I thought about a friend of mine when I was a kid. His neighbor got his dog stolen. I mean, we grew up in a small town. Like everybody had some sort of connection to somebody. You know, whether it was like their friends' parents were friends with all these families. But yeah, my buddy's neighbor had his dog stolen, and we were sitting there. We were like, yeah, dude, that sucks. Hopefully they find it. Fast forward, like, I don't know. Not quite 20 years. Not that old yet. But pushing 20 years. It probably like 16 years ago. Probably 9 or 10, somewhere around there. Fast forward to, a couple weeks ago, I was thinking, like, that's a weird thing to steal. Like, the animal doesn't have a fucking bond with you. Like, if someone stole my dog, they'd be like, I don't know what to fucking do with you. I don't know. I have no idea. Or, like, me, like, I can't, like, I don't want to steal somebody else's dog because, like, what if we just don't have that bond?
And then I got, like, you're stealing something to then buy food and vet bills. And
It's like kidnapping. I high-key don't understand kidnapping. Like, being a parent already, I'm like, dude, this is crazy stressful. Imagine just being like, I'm going to steal a kid.
I want it so bad I'm going to take someone else's.
Granted, they usually do crazy shit to the kids, so I guess I can't, like, I mean, it's not really like, oh, I want this kid so I can be a parent. Like an incel just wanting to be a parent without having sex.
Can you imagine kidnapping just because you want to be a parent that bad? Like, I want to provide for this child, so I'm stealing them.
It sounds way, like, I mean, I can get behind it way more like, oh, yeah, you're just a lost soul. You're just broken. You know, it's like you endured some, like, Michael Jackson type trauma and you just never, grew up. You just stayed a kid permanently. But, no, they usually, like, rape them and kill them. Like, it's always, like, crazy. They, like, cut arms off and shit, too. Like, decapitate these kids. It's so not fucked. Even just, like, it's crazy. Like Dexter type shit.
Ugh. Draining the blood.
Yeah,
I've
stealing
only seen
animals
one
is
episode of
fucked up.
Dexter.
Stealing
Yeah.
animals is fucked up. See, I don't
Um.
know. Anyway.
No. Yeah. The about the AI detector thing. I wanted to look this up to make sure. The Declaration of Independence was put through an AI detector, and it came back as 98% AI generated. So like, there's definitely kids in colleges getting fucked by these for like no reason at all. Like they're writing full essays and then still getting flagged for AI generated. Because I think the technology is so far behind that it's flagging things like historical documents as AI generated.
Bro, did you see all this shit about how apparently when we went and raided Venezuela, some of these soldiers were like keeling over with like fucking blood gushing out of their nose and they were throwing up blood and shit. That's what some of these
What?
reports are saying. They said they got hit with like a sonic boom, like a mystery weapon that caused them all to like freak the fuck out. I
Oh.
think
Like
I
like
think
American soldiers were getting hit with that?
yes. No, 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 no. We were going
Oh.
in there with like COD zombies guns and hitting
What
mofos. We were spraying
the
them down with
fuck?
fucking radio waves. Dude, imagine
Oh,
like
dude.
Biggie gets shot up with the fucking ray gun and he's just sitting there and his head turns into like bananas. It looks like a microwaved gumball.
Holy hell, yeah.
Yeah, dude. It's crazy. They got hit with Halo weapons. These motherfuckers
Bro,
were spraying
what?
needlers.
Bruh. New
It
York
was
Post.
so. I had to read like
Powerful
5 of these
sonic
things.
weapon brought Venezuelan soldiers to their knees, bleeding through their nose and vomiting blood. What the fuck?
Bro.
Dog.
Meanwhile, we're concerned if Devonte Adams and Luther Burden are gonna be healthy enough to make the playoffs. There's guys that are actually fucking, their guts are melting, like turning into fucking asphalt inside of them, and they're. And I'm like, fuck, Puka dropped the ball. Fuck, I'm gonna kill myself. Fuck, I'm gonna kill myself. Fuck.
Life can't get fucking worse than this.
This is the worst fucking pain I've ever endured. I wish I would fucking die. Anything would be better than this. Meanwhile, these guys are getting microwaved from the inside out by some crazy shit
Oh my
Oppenheimer
God,
3.0 put together.
That's fucking
Release the
insane.
alien technology. We need to hit him with the alien technology.
God, dude, that is vomiting out of the vomiting blood. That's wild. What?
Bro, what if it's like that stomach flu shit? What if they just hit him with instantaneous stomach flu? What if this is some vaccine conspiracy shit?
It was all a test. We're getting hit with the next.
We turned the food pyramid upside down. You can now have a beer and a whole rotisserie chicken from Costco, and that's a balanced diet.
Oh man, wasn't that literally a South Park episode too? Like 20 years ago, they turned it upside down.
I saw that. I don't remember the episode coming out when I guess it came out in 2014, so I'd been like 13 years old. But yeah, I guess they do. And then they're like, "Oh my God, we solved it!" Ah! That's kind of what we did. Oh, hey, Roston.
Man.
By the way, I had something to run by you real quick. Hold on. Here, fill in the space while I get this ready.
Okay. So with the reason I was bringing up Project 1356 earlier was because I was gonna segue into 2026 goals, New Year's goals, because every year I set goals for myself. So I was gonna talk to you and see if you kind of do something similar, or like what your New Year's plan is every year.
Okay.
But
okay. Here,
that's
do
just
you want to hit me?
that's for later.
Okay. Here. We can do that after the. I just wanted to confront you about something that I thought was interesting. It's public. It's public. It's on the internet. If you guys want, you can go back on Candid and Uncut
I think I know
You
what
don't have to
this
go back.
is.
You don't have to go back that far. We have an episode, for sure, called "Ralston Becomes a Chiefs Fan?" Question mark.
Uh-huh.
And we talk about how crazy it'd be for Ralston to become a Chiefs fan because he was actually a Raiders fan.
Yeah.
So, in case you guys didn't know, in case you're new to the podcast, which I really hope you are, I think this version of it is definitely the best version.
Oh, yeah.
Ralston's a traitor-ass fucking bitch, and he left his home team. So, he's a transplant Fairweather Bears fan. Notice he becomes a fan. They go to the playoffs. Caleb Williams all of a sudden doesn't become a bust. The script is real, and Ross from Unova wrote it.
I became a fan in 2024 when they fired Matt Eberflus. Just throwing that out there.
Very understandable, but I'm creating the narrative, little bro.
Okay.
Sit down for this one. Anyway, Ralston has become a Bears fan. I have been a lifelong Rams fan. I've never switched up. They left. I'll be transparent. Live in Missouri, undisclosed location, but they left my home state. I grew up with them across the street, metaphorically. They left me. I stayed. I moved to the Pacific Coast, sunny Los Angeles, California. Stayed with them my whole life. I have accepted Ralston to be a Bears fan. Look at him. He's glowing. It's dark as fuck in his room, and he's glowing. You can see the excitement on his face. Look at that pearly smile and that Bears orange and blue. Oh, it's getting me excited. But what didn't excite me, Ross from Unova? I have had your back for the entire fucking season. It's been bear down. Horns up, bear down. What the fuck is this, brother? What's this? This says how I act when my best friend's favorite sports team loses in the most heartbreaking way. And you know what that is, folks? I'm the best man in this guy's wedding. Who the fuck is his best friend if it ain't me? You know who the Rams lost to? You know who the Rams lost to in heartbreaking fashion? Every fucking team they lost to.
No.
Go ahead, Ralston. What do you have to say? Defend yourself.
Actually, I do have a defense for this. I thought it was about something else. So I'm going to grab this.
Got his ass. This is like watching, like that show Cheaters. Or it's like watching, like Dateline, like Chris Hansen. I caught him eating pizza. Oh, hell no. Oh,
this is what I thought this was going to be about. I thought that you were going to talk about switching from the Blues to the
Holy
Blackhawks.
water. Holy water, baby. Holy water.
I liked that reel
Holy water.
when the Steelers lost. I like that because the Steelers lost, and I talked so much shit to Cutter and Zach as soon as they did. That had nothing to do with the Rams. I've been very adamant about supporting the Rams this season. That was fully the Steelers because fuck the whole team. Just fuck the whole team. I promise you that's what it was about. And I sent it to Cutter. Hold on.
I just didn't know if we had snakes in the grass. I was just worried that someone was being a little serpent, a little slithery snake. Someone awfully reptilian. You're a reptilian child sniffer like Joe Biden, Ross from Unova. I sense it. My 7 senses sensing deep state pedophiles. And I can smell it through the screen.
I gotta find this. Here it is. All
right. I
gotta look this up. The Steelers, December 14th.
I just thought I'd stir the pot a little bit on.
I know, but I feel the need to defend myself here.
Okay.
So I believe. Okay, I can't remember what game it was, but on December 14th, this is my DMs with our dear friend Cutter.
Okay.
There it is.
Okay, that's the exact video. That's receipts. Hey.
I had to defend myself because I was fully expecting to not be able to defend myself there because I thought it was going to be about the Blackhawks, and I have no defense against that. So
Well, I mean, you know what? Here, Roston, go ahead and talk about your 2026 goals. We can get into that, and then I'll show the audience some pretty damning evidence about how you're a traitor ass bitch. But I still love you. It's okay.
I got audience. I got some. I got it right here.
That exactly.
It's on my
Full
Instagram. It's not
fucking
coming
drip,
down.
head
It's
to
staying up.
toe, head to toe.
Yeah.
It's like keeping pictures of your fucking ex-wife on your Facebook. Like, imagine having a picture of like you grabbing like a handful of ex-wife cheeks, and then the next post is your relationship status changed to married to your new wife, and then you're grabbing more cheeks in the wedding photo with her 2 posts above your ex-wife getting
I can't
roped
defend
up
it.
on.
Yeah, I can't defend it. That's what it is. That's what it is.
Roston.
To the audience.
Roston. Stanley Cup, here we come. Oh my goodness, Roston. Everything we've been through, bro.
Yeah.
Felt cute, might eat your ass later wearing the blue note, bro.
No way.
You can't send shit like that, dog.
Was that in your
And
bathroom
switch
too?
up. No, that's in your grandma's bathroom, I'm pretty sure. Isn't that your grandma's bathroom?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that's what the fuck.
Man.
Yeah.
Roston, you even thought the fucking this is me with my mom, but you even thought the Blues Logic jersey went hard, dude. I need your back on this. There's a Blackhawks one.
Yeah.
You were lying to me that whole time?
It still goes hard.
I based my entire personality when I was 17 around being like woke and like tapped into the culture by listening to Everybody by Logic. Man. It's okay.
I still look back on that time very fondly.
I still love you. You're still Uncle Roston, I suppose. Aunt Roston, more like it. It's 2026.
My reasoning behind it, just for the audience. So I lived in Chicago. My fiance and I plan on moving back to Chicago. I would like to support an entire city of sports teams. So when I live there, I can go watch home games at Wrigley Field and at Soldier Field and go watch all these games. Bulls, Blackhawks, fuck the Sox, but Cubs, Bears, and all be one team and all cohesive. I grew up watching the Raiders and the Blues. Like, I couldn't go watch both of them, you know what I'm saying? So I still will always like both those teams. I cannot, like, I have full-on Bears. Like, I hate the Packers. Full hatred. With Blackhawks, I don't think I could ever bring myself to be like, fuck the Blues. Like, I always like the Blues. So I'm very much a shitty hockey fan. I'll admit that. But I will support them because they're Chicago. That's my reasoning.
Also, Cubs instead of White Sox, too, is so
Absolutely.
diabolical.
Absolutely.
That's so diabolical. Ferris Bueller, LARPing. It's okay. Hey, better, swing better.
I'm just saying, if you had to get season passes at a baseball stadium in Chicago, you wouldn't pick
I know. I've been to both. I've been to both. At Wrigley, they were singing songs and having fun and hanging out, and it was cool. At the White Sox game, it was so quiet. There was a player that smoked a ball so hard it hit the back wall in the outfield on a line, and you could hear the ball hit the wall. And we were sitting by the first base dugout, so it wasn't even like it hit like the left center wall. And this guy, you could hear his footsteps and his breathing as he was digging out a triple. He was like, it was fuck ass Paul DeYoung. I'll go ahead and dox him now. Like naming people that are like, public figures. Like,
dropping his full government.
Not to dox him, but it was Robert Downey Jr.
Oh shit. That's my reasoning.
Okay.
I will take all the smoke. I completely understand.
Okay. His Bitmoji shit is also Cub shit, which is disgusting. So every time
Is it
he's in my
still?
fucking DMs begging me for some shit, it's nasty ass Cub dumpster bullshit, but it's fine. Still love you. You're still Uncle Roston. It's cool. I'm just gonna
Thank
make
you.
up a bunch of shit in my best man speech to get Sarah to leave you. Like, I can't believe Roston got crabs and gonorrhea and syphilis all from one nasty bitch in high school.
I can't believe he orchestrated the attack on Venezuela a couple months ago.
Dude, he literally called Osama bin Laden and told him to, you know.
He orchestrated 9/11.
Roston actually did 9/11.
Yeah.
Roston was the jet fuel. That was his invincible, the boy's name. Jet fuel, and all he does is mass casualty, skyscraper, demolish.
And melt a bunch of steel beams.
You start eating them.
That could be a
So-
pretty cool character. I'm just saying.
Roston, I think we recorded last episode in 2025.
We
didn't
did.
we? I don't think we
We
talked
did.
about it at all. Well,
Mhm.
Happy New Year,
Happy New Year, everybody.
all of our our loyal, faithful Candid and Uncut podcast listeners.
Shout out, Alex.
Shout out, shout out, Alex. Fuck the Chiefs. Thought I'd get that out of
Fuck
the
the
way.
Chiefs. The Raiders,
Um,
last team to beat them. Still feel real happy about that.
let's go. Max Crosby standing his ground. Ah.
Oh, yeah.
But you mentioned you wanted to talk about stuff you wanted to do in 2026.
Yes.
Maybe stuff we're looking forward to.
Oh, yeah.
Independently together, things we're looking forward to in this time of our lives. I think we have come around to the podcast every January 1st for the last 3 years. So I think somewhere exists maybe 3 or 4 different January 1st
Yeah.
or New Year type episodes.
This is the one, though.
So-
This one's different.
This one's the one. This one's you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, 0201 done did it again.
They're
Bangers.
back. Oh, yeah.
They only did bangers.
So I every year for the last I think 4 years. I'm not gonna show any of them because this is all for me. But every year I film myself a video, like a recap, where I just sit down and I talk to a camera and I talk to my future self, and I talk about all my goals from last year's video. I sat and talked about all of my goals from 2024 and what I wanted to accomplish in 2025, and it's usually from a 20 to 30 minute video. And on January 1st, or the day before or that week, I'll watch it, the last year, and I'll film the new one. So that's something I've done since, like I said, I think I started in 2022. But that's something I've done that I've really liked, and it's cool to kind of see where my goals were and where they change. But this year, I wanted to also on the podcast just kind of throw out some goals I had for myself, and then maybe talk to you about goals we have for ourselves and for the channel. So the two main goals that I have for myself this year are I want to run a mile every single week, and I want to read a book every single month. I used to read all the time, completely fallen off, so I want to get back on it. And then one of my goals for the next 5 years is I eventually want to run a marathon, and I just have not been able to get myself into running. And my goal is to do a mile a week to try to slow myself into it, and then hit it as hard as I can.
Have you looked into when I was really trying to lose weight and stuff? I think the Nike Run app
Yes.
has a slow escalation up to where you
Yep.
can build a slow build up to running a marathon.
Mm-hmm. They also
So-
have coach guided runs, which are really cool. They have it to
Yeah.
where they'll play their music and then it'll pause and you'll have a coach talking to you through the run, being like, "Okay, slow down," or "Do this," or for the next half mile we're gonna walk or jog or whatever, and then it tells you good form and how to get into it. So I think when I first started trying to get into running, my problem was I would just try to run way too fast because you don't realize how slow you really can go. to
It's
start
man
off.
mentality. That's
Yeah.
pure man mentality.
You're just I feel like
I
I gotta
am-
go.
I am so much faster than my wife, but she could smoke me. If we had to outrun, I don't know. What's an animal you're definitely faster than? A
A possum.
possum. if I had to outrun a possum, I'd smoke it for like the first, I don't know, 1,500 feet, and then I'm toast. Shelby would be
Fair.
able to uh, outrun the possum much more and take a breath and relax a little more than I could. Bad analogy, but
No, I get what you're saying.
I
It's
think
like
that's man
endurance.
mentality. You just want to be alpha. You just
Yeah.
you come
Yeah.
out the gate, 3-point stance. You fucking.
Hell yeah.
I like
so
it.
yeah, those were my two like big goals for this year. And then channel wise, I talked to Adam about this. I want to start writing again this year and writing scripts and stuff like that. So obviously, we talked in the last podcast about like the comic book we want to write together, as well as like possibly doing comedy sketches for O201, stuff like that. So I'm excited to get going. And then making content was another one, getting back into making content. And obviously, we're already doing that, and it's been a ton of fun. So I'm glad we're back and going.
Yeah, it's fun. Dude, we should do behind the scenes videos for all the shit we do too. Behind the scenes is
Yes.
so sick. That's what was fun about when we started making videos and stuff in high school is we recorded fucking everything.
Yes.
And so we had just a bunch of bullshit to look at, and it was so fun. Like, there was a video we didn't end up posting because after we got done editing it, it was like we were actually, I was wearing this hoodie. I remember it was like gang violence. You remember that?
I
We
think
had, like,
so,
my
yeah.
mom's kitchen set up to be like your fucking. It was so bad, but you're like ducking, you're like fucking shooting. But for some reason in there, I think I acted like Tums were like pills. I was like a pill
Yep.
popper.
Oh,
I ended up
yeah.
eating like 50 Tums or something crazy.
We were
Something
looking up. I think we looked
ridiculous.
up later that night. We're like, can you overdose on Tums? I remember researching that after that.
Yeah, and they were like, yes, it
They were
can
like,
fuck
"Oh,
your stomach up. And I was like,
fuck."
oh, shit. And then my next thought was like, I'm 17. I'll
Yeah.
live. I drink 5 monsters a day anyway.
I remember vividly, probably in the same week, sitting on that lawn chair in your room playing NHL 2019, popping Tums and drinking Monster.
We were just cool like that.
Yeah.
We were just dope as
You
fuck.
couldn't
like
tell
that.
us whatever,
They just wanted to
ran
be
that
like
shit.
us. They couldn't be like us. They had to dream of being like us.
They wish they had as many Tums as we did. We had the most Tums.
We had the most Tums. Not those cheap Venezuelan ones.
Did you know there's a Tums factory near Busch Stadium?
In St. Louis. Tums are from St. Louis.
There was at my corporate general manager conference this year, 2 people were arguing whether Wrigley Field or Busch Stadium was better, and the guy arguing for Busch Stadium said Busch Stadium was better because it smells like Tums.
That's
was
crazy.
That was his
I
argument.
also, I've been to Busch Stadium a lot. I don't know if Tums is the smell that I get there. I'll be honest. been there
That's
quite
what
a
he
bit.
said.
I'm not a Busch Stadium expert, but there's a percentage of my life that I've spent in that place, and I don't think I've ever smelt Tums.
Yeah.
I think I just smell happiness and fucking little bitch Chicago Cub tears flowing down the fucking river. They cry so hard they plop in the Missouri River, Mississippi River, whatever's over there.
Close enough.
My own state, don't know the geography. Just talking.
Yeah.
Some goals for myself. Or are you done? You want to keep going?
Yes. Yeah, that was mine.
Okay. Some goals for myself. I really like the idea of a podcast. So I like getting this going. Hopefully we're able to put out. I don't want to set the goal, but I mean, 10 episodes would be sick. I don't think we've ever done 10 consecutive episodes. Ideally, I say just go all in and fuck it. 52 episodes in a year. I mean, obviously, we're past that. We haven't posted. Yeah, well, as of recording. But you get it. You get it. Weekly episodes. Writing stuff. I think I would like to get on a stage and do an open mic at some point. I think that'd be fun.
Hell yeah.
I don't know. Ralston came up with a rap name for me, so I thought it'd be fun to put out a rap track as
Hell yeah.
24 beers per Roston's naming suggestion. Um, Crush Roston's wedding. That's a goal of mine.
Oh yeah, that's a
Um,
shoe in. That's a shoe in. That's a gimme pick.
nah. I'm really fucking nervous. Because
You
I have
have
no
nothing to be
idea.
nervous, bro. Like this guy can write the most like emotional and like heartfelt thing ever, and then he'll still doubt himself. Like for my 21st birthday, Adam wrote me a letter that I'll still read to this day, and it makes me cry. Like this dude knows what he's doing. I know he's gonna crush it.
Till I post up with like a tripod and an iPad, and it's just like spread butthole pictures of myself, like 4K. Dude, renting a red camera to take butthole photos.
Can you imagine if instead of doing a speech, you bring out an iPad and it's like a Reddit Stories podcast? You sit there and you're like, all right, so I 26F, and you start like reading Reddit stories about our friendship.
When's the wedding? May?
Yeah.
June? May? I'll be 25 at the time, so I'll be like, I, Adam, 25M, met Roston, 23M, in 2016, 2017, I don't know, whatever. And I'll practice like the AI Minecraft parkour voice.
You put a TV behind you sideways playing Subway Surfers.
Subway Surfers. They gotta get Temple Run in there. There's something about Temple Run you could get lost in. The Subway Surfers, it's taken over way too much.
Yeah.
Or like Minion Rush. The
Minion Rush would go
bro.
crazy.
That's ball knowledge.
That's what we need to do for all of our clips for this channel for YouTube Shorts. Just put Minion Rush on there.
Or like here, if I stand like right here or like right here, there's an equidistant amount between like me and the edge of the frame and you and the edge of your frame over here, so we can just put it. You just put it right here in the middle.
Hell yes.
I'll grab my phone and just act like I'm playing. Or I'll record myself playing Subway Surfers in the middle of our conversation. And I'll just throw it in this little blank space right here. I wander way too much. That's why I wanted to stand. I was like, I talk with my hands.
Low-key, I feel like I'm gonna try that next episode.
I really wanted to hang a curtain, but
I want to get a green screen.
We're making upgrades, people.
Oh,
dude,
yeah.
I've got so much planned. I'm gonna get a new microphone.
Ooh.
And it's going to be Adam Petty certified. This shit, I use it. I have to hold it in a certain way, though. I'm going to get a better microphone with a different, like pattern, like a different sound pickup system.
Yeah.
I'm going to get, it's going to be XLR. I'm going to get an XLR microphone. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
What? I'm going to get an actual fucking, like, mixer interface. Dude, what?
That's going to be sick.
Upgrades.
Yeah.
In 2026, the goal is to take ourselves seriously. That's what we're doing.
Oh, yeah. And with the weekly thing, I think we could for sure at least get 6 months out of the year where we do 4 episodes.
I think so, too.
That's minimum.
We
got to just destroy our records from the last few years.
Dude, fucking annihilate 2026. You know how crazy that'd be? What are some what are some famous things from 1926? What if our whole thing is just redoing 1926?
1926. What happened? We could recreate the Great Miami Hurricane.
Bro, what if the Miami Hurricanes win the national championship?
Hirohito was ascended to Emperor of Japan, so we just need to become the
Emperor
of Japan.
Not good. Hirohito was not good. We do not like that. That's not a good move. That is not a good move. Hirohito is not a good dude.
Hirohito accomplishments.
I would go atrocities. Might be the better word for it.
They lost World War II.
Yeah. Yeah, they did.
He surrendered Japan.
Could you imagine Hirohito, well, whatever his placement post-mortal life was, Could you imagine him hearing about Barbenheimer and him being like, "Are you serious? You motherfuckers are watching Bar-
Barbie.
Barbie after Oppenheimer. We
Hey,
suffered."
actually, John Logie Bard demonstrated television publicly in 1926, as well as NBC was
Ooh.
founded. So we're the next NBC, for real. 0201, NBC, we're just the step above. This is
Hold
our
on. We
founding.
gotta hold on. You know what, Roston? It's time to evolve. You know how it's like we've both played organized sports. You know, we've done that. We watch the next level of those sports, and there's just things these guys know that we don't. You know, body positions, little twitchy movements, angles of shoulders at certain. You know, we gotta evolve. We have to ask ourselves a tough question. Is 0201 even that catchy? Is it catchy? I think it's catchy, but I might be biased. Are we
Yeah,
cooked?
I think we could. I think the idea that it comes from, like, the nostalgia of it, I think, might be blinding to both
It's
of us.
like
'Cause I
X for
like it
Elon.
because of it.
It's like X for Elon. We're
Yeah.
gonna fucking stomp onto the scene. We're
We
gonna buy
need.
out NBC.
Let's just trademark NBC. Let's just buy it from them.
just just catch him on an off day.
Be like, hey guys, we actually are two guys in our early 20s that have a podcast, and like we're thinking about starting another podcast. So like, we could really use the name. So just want to give it to us. They might do it. You never know.
The new boner cast, and we just act like we're trans.
We get a new boner each week.
Hi, my name is Adam Petty. This is day 1 of being fully male. That's terrible.
What else happened?
Shout
in
out all the T's.
1926? Original Amos and Andy debuts on Chicago radio. A 2-man comedy series debuts on a radio. Hey, we're two guys.
We are two guys.
2026.
2 guys, 1 internet.
Oh, that sucks. Ford factory workers get a 40-hour work week.
Fuck. But
Dude.
high key, before they were working like 100 hours. So
Yeah,
like,
no, that's that's true. What are we gonna make the 20-hour work week? That's my
when
question.
AI takes over, when humans become obsolete, when flesh and bones are just organic matter and don't mean anything anymore.
As much as I dislike the idea of AI taking over, if it truly meant it would just get rid of everything mundane, and then everyone else just had more specialized jobs that were only 20 hours a week, and then the government somehow kept our pay relatively good,
if
it could.
if AI took over to the point where we got like permanent social security, like we got a monthly check coming in, but it was for like just a crazy dumb amount because AI covers the nation's GDP, the entire population gets a healthy reward for, just being part of the system, hanging out, being Americans. And so we use our abundance of resources, buy crazy fucking houses, and just get lit all the time.
Oh yeah.
I'm blowing it all on cheap thrills. There's not a
All on
chance you're
black.
catching me. You're not catching me sober once we hit AI overabundance. We hit AI overabundance, and I'm a fucking baked potato. I'm toast. I'm cooked.
As someone who is going to school for journalism, I can officially I don't fuck with AI, but it makes some cool pictures sometimes.
Yeah, we're gonna use it to write our comic. To illustrate. Sorry. We're gonna write substance abuser working title. We're gonna write it, but we're gonna AI generate. Yeah, we're gonna AI generate all the images. We should make the next Star Wars. How long has it been since there's been I guess like Dune?
Yeah, but I wouldn't even say
But,
Dune
like-
counts because it's
it's
the
more like
second
sci-fi
iteration or
fantasy,
third
right?
iteration. Well, because like Star Wars was original, like it was an original concept,
Well,
that
that
became
depends on who
something
you
crazy.
ask. Apparently, the streets are saying George Lucas stole the idea from some Japanese novel, Japanese
Yeah,
whatever. But
but
Star Wars was original. Star Wars was original for the sake of.
everything comes from somewhere, you know. So I'm fine with something being like inspired by something, because like all of Quentin Tarantino's movies are inspired by something else.
Yeah,
But like
right.
Dune comes from a book, which was then a movie, and like the what was it, 80s that they did the first
80s.
one,
Yeah, and
and
apparently it
then it
wasn't very
became.
good.
Oh no, it's bad. I watched it. It's pretty rough. I mean, it's fun to see, but then it became that. Whereas Star Wars was like an original story with original characters, at least, that became something big. I don't know if we've had anything to that level since.
What was that movie, Akita? Like that really crazy,
Oh,
like,
the with the motorcycle.
or no, that's Akira. It was like a recent movie, but it tried to do like the crazy. They did like the crazy like Avatar CG, like realistic
Mm.
type graphics, and then it was like supposed to be like this crazy space drama. Um, it looked crazy. I never watched it, but we haven't had a good like space story in a little bit. We were all over
Yeah.
it with like Star Trek and Star Wars,
Mm-hmm.
but those happened in like the same era. We just had like a space era. What's the era now? Like teenage angst, reality slop.
I think is as much as people want to say like superhero fatigue, I think we're still very strong into the superhero era. Like that's still one of the biggest pulls. Like that, and like we're kind of in an era where the only thing that really pulls people to the theaters now are remakes of 80s movies, re-releases of 80s movies, or superheroes.
Like
And
Running Man.
Running
Running
Man
Man's
was
a
amazing.
re. It's good. The new one's
It's
good.
really good.
I like the
I
OG.
watched it and the OG. I like it more than the OG. I think Glenn
Really?
Powell does an amazing job.
Well,
That was a really fun
Glenn
movie.
Powell's Glenn Powell's
Yeah,
him. Like
yeah,
that's that guy.
and like, and even that is like, like you said, is a remake and it's a Stephen King. So really super. Like the only thing I can think of that like is a guaranteed hit is if it's a kids movie, because kids movies do good in theaters, or a superhero movie. Like Doomsday will be the biggest movie of the 2020s. Like
Well, Doomsday is gonna be
there's.
fucking bonkers because like what's crazy about Marvel is that you can't even trust leaks anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Like Sony's different when Spider-Man came out, or I guess that was an MCU movie at that point. The one with all three of them, with all
Oh
three
yeah,
of the
yes,
Spider-Men, how
yes.
like the
No Way Home.
Portuguese version or whatever
It
leaked and you
showed
could
him.
see him. Yeah,
Yeah.
but like, there's a bunch of stories about like Tom Holland had no idea how Endgame was gonna go because they gave him a fake script and then they
Yep.
cut it to be the final version,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
which is nuts. And so like Doomsday's gonna be crazy because they've revealed the cast. You're having Robert Downey Jr.
Bro.
come back. I think there's
Did you
talks.
see the X-Men
Isn't
trailer?
No, I haven't. Not yet.
I'm just gonna say this: Cyclops in his X-Men '97 comic accurate suit. It's in.
They're
It's in the trailer
they're doing the cartoon like the blue and yellow.
with the like, and like there's a scene in the trailer where he pulls off his visor and he's screaming and just shooting lasers and bro. It's
Is his mouth stitched up?
no, no. Where they
Go Deadpool from X-Men Origins with the laser eyes.
no, dude, it looks so good, and like the reason, because obviously people are like, oh, Marvel just cameo porn, which, but that's what gets people in seats, and like if Avengers Infinity War was drinking cameo porn from a garden hose, this is drinking cameo porn from a fire hose, like. It's got the X-Men. It's got the Fantastic Four. You have the
Deadpool, right?
New Avengers.
Deadpool's
It's got
supposed to be in it, right?
Yeah, Deadpool. Like I don't know if they've announced Deadpool, but like, come on, he's gonna be in it.
But I mean, Wolverine was MCU Deadpool officially, so why not have him in the big? Everybody
movie.
comes together. Yeah.
And it's crazy
So
because
is this gonna have like the Fantastic Four in it too?
they
Since they're doing,
the
like,
newest
X-Men
trailer shows the Fantastic Four. So yeah, like they're gonna be in it, and they showed, or there was a leak. I don't know if this is true or not yet, but supposedly that Wolverine, Deadpool, and Andrew Garfield or Tom Holland, Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man will be together the whole movie.
Whoa.
Those three. I don't know if that's true. It could be completely bullshit, but there is a leaker who's been known to be right has said that, so that could be a possibility. Overall, this movie is just gonna be insane, and like we have the original standee from 2012 Avengers at our theater still. So like when Doomsday comes out, we're gonna have that in the lobby, and we have so much planned for it. Like we're already planning for this movie, even though it's this summer, because we know it's gonna be our biggest movie this year by far.
Oh yeah. Especially during the summer, nobody, everybody's free.
And we get to dress it like our theater is cool too, because since it's not like such a high like as big of a corporate theater like an AMC or a Regal, like we kind of get leeway on like how we want to decorate and stuff. So like they allow us to dress up for those movies. So I'm buying the Cyclops costume. Like I'm 100% dressing up as X-Men 97 Cyclops.
Go.
I'm so excited, dude.
On a scale from 1 to 10, how much do you think Doomsday will derail the DCU?
I don't have confidence in the DCU this summer. I think Supergirl will be a great movie. The trailer looks really good. Supergirl does not have the pulling power to like Marvel is gonna win this summer no matter what.
They're gonna win with Crypto.
Crypto's cool.
They already won Supergirl with Crypto and Superman. They already did it. They already did that.
Yeah,
they already did that.
I think the DCU.
But
I don't
Roston,
think it's gonna derail
silly.
it.
She's like silly and ditzy and like drunk and had a good time, and she has like a funny dog that saved Superman.
It's gonna be a good movie.
$1 billion on your head. Supergirl $1 billion movie on your head. It's gonna be the most majestic female heroine drama. It's gonna be gut wrenching. Heartstrings are gonna be pulled. Feelings will be manipulated. Supergirl will be an Oscar-winning Best Picture nominee. I'm not even, yeah. Stamp.
I think it'll be a good movie. I think really where the DCU will shine this summer or this year, I think Lanterns is going to be a big one.
The show, yeah.
I truly think Supergirl, like I think it's going to be good, but I don't think it needs to be good. Like they've already proven themselves with Superman. Peacemaker season 2 was, I mean, if you look at it without like the crazy expectations James Gunn set, season 2 is still good of Peacemaker. And then if Supergirl is even subpar and then Lanterns is really good, that's still such a strong start for a cinematic universe.
So, do you think that HBO Max is going to consolidate into Netflix? Like, do you think that all of that's going to come out on Netflix now that Warner is selling? Or do you think they're going to keep HBO Max its own thing for just like brand identity?
I think brand identity, they'll keep HBO Max. I do think I could see them maybe trying to like get the rights to make some DC shows for them. This is so out there, but like Netflix has made a deal with like CW before for the Arrowverse. They could do an Arrowverse reunion show on Netflix. I could see them doing something like that, but I don't think they'll put all of the DC shows on Netflix.
I didn't even think about that until just now. Just thinking about like Lanterns is supposed to come out, be a series. HBO's home of Warner Brothers, DC, that stuff.
It'll probably be 2027 before we see any effects of that actually come into play. I think it'll still be about a year before we actually see anything happen. I mean, they're still going to be doing whatever they have to do to figure it all out.
Imagine this version of the DC cinematic universe fails because he fucks up Brainiac in Superman. Imagine that's how this fails. This James Gunn run of reviving this cast of superheroes fails because Brainiac ends up being a terrible villain. Terrible acting, terrible appearance.
I'm so excited to see Brainiac, dude.
And it folds.
They really can't fuck him up, though.
It folds under the feet of who writes all that? Jon Favreau. Is that MCU? Jon Favreau MCU.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, they did announce the casting of Brainiac, and I thought it was pretty good. So I'm hoping they do it right. James Gunn did come out and say like something about like the inspiration for this Brainiac. Like part of it comes from the Absolute universe, which I thought was pretty cool because the Absolute Brainiac is awesome. It's all of those are amazing. If any of you are getting into comics or been into comics and you haven't read the Absolute universe of DC that they have going on right now, 1,000% recommend it. They actually just did their first ever team up for the Absolute universe. I'm gonna grab it real fast because
Brainiac is also really cool in the Lego Batman games. I believe he's a flying character, if I'm not mistaken. You fly with Brainiac, he's really cool.
it's one of the coolest covers that they've done.
Ooh.
But yeah, Absolute Batman and Wonder Woman team up. It's the first one in the Absolute universe, and it's very good. Highly recommend. Did you have anything in your notes this week?
I just kind of have like a big hodgepodge of random bullshit that I've written down for like the last couple weeks. I'll just go. I can just do a speed round for you if you want, and you can tell me when to stop if you have any questions about something.
Cool.
Where do I want to start? I'll start here. Trying to play off a sports loss. Psycho's trying to act sad when the body's been found. Okay, I'll stop. I'll stop there. I saw a video of this guy. He was like sitting there, and the news was interviewing him, and they were like, "Hey, the body of your neighbor's been found." He's like, "Oh, really? They were found? That's amazing. That's incredible."
Is that
and they
the
were
dude
like,
with
"Yeah,
long hair?
they were dead," and they were like, "Oh my gosh, they were dead. Oh my goodness, they were dead." And then like it's like yeah, and they end up being the primary suspect, and then it's always interrogation videos come out, and like during the news interview, they're just like, "Oh my gosh, that's crazy. I can't believe that person was dead. I don't know who would do something like that." And then the interrogation videos is always them like spazzing in a chair. They're sitting there like,
Yeah.
I hear Grandma talking to me. I hear Princess Diana in my ear.
it's always some crazy shit like that, and the officer interrogating them just sits there and they're like, "Bro, are you good?" Especially these people don't realize, like, if you're fucking insane, you are living like a so much worse life than if you were putting yourself at risk of all the dangers of prison. Also, like, it's just like weird as fuck. Like, you just like kill someone just to kill them. It's weird as fuck. Anyway, instead of killing yourself, you should hate your birthday. Embarrassing stuff we would do / stuff we would do for girls. Showing a coworker how to use a scroll wheel. I work at I'm a janitor. There was a person that asked me if I was married. I told them yeah, and then asked them if it was because I was young. They said no, it's because I look like I can't pull. That was fun.
Fuck.
We already touched on stealing animals. I can imagine 1,000 different guy shits, but I couldn't imagine a single girl shit. Like, if a girl got done shitting and it was laying in the bowl, like, I can't put that in my head. But if a guy went into the bathroom, I could imagine, like, 30 different bowl patterns his shit is covering. I don't know if I should say this one on the podcast. I'll say it. No, I'll skip that one.
Fair.
It'll come out sometime. When we make a podcast at night. If you can't tell, it's sunny here. It's 3:40 Central Time. Going back to when I had time to watch YouTube drama slop and I thought it was important, like watching scarce videos. That's like your local news. Uncorking a stomach flattening explosive airy liquid shit. Uh, getting ready to get head, but you have to pee really bad, so when you pull your drawers down, a little bit of government mandated pee comes out. I'm the perfect crash out / fight cameraman. I'm just never around them. Parentheses, I wouldn't say gay shit, and I'd actually record the fight. Um, like I can't stand it when people are like throwing punches and the cameraman's concerned about like the people fighting. Like you already
You're
clicked record. To
Yeah.
fucking stand back, and then they're like, oh my god, stop, stop. I'm like, I'm not doing that, because then you intervene, and then they have a gun, and then you get shot for saying some stupid shit.
Exactly.
Just let the guy get hit. AI making real human decisions, like overdrafting their checking account on an impulse Amazon order because they did math on when their bills come up versus when they get paid, and they know that if they stretch out their money as far as they can make it to when they get paid, and the overdraft will get will get covered. I was just thinking, or like you're getting gas. Like AI eventually have cars, or like they're charging up or whatever, and they sit there and like, damn, I have enough money. I could go in and get a Monster if I really wanted it. It's gonna cost $3 of my $5 I have left, but I could do it.
It's worth it.
What if cum or pee froze out of your wiener, and then imagine like a pipe, but it's like it freezes mid-flow, so it's like kind of like it's like running down
Hanging
the pipe,
out.
like on the side. Yeah, I thought that'd be kind of funny and crazy. That'd be crazy if your cum froze. It'd be so funny. Autistic kid anime fights in high school. My first wet dream. The only reason black people get away with FaceTiming in public is because they sound cool. I am embarrassed to get into a car wreck because I'm afraid all of like the shit in my car would be like on top of me. Like a bunch of like McDonald's boxes and like old energy drink cans and like floorboard sins just like all over me. Like fucking busted.
Real.
You have nowhere else to put them, so you're like, yeah, fuck it.
They become little pebbles because they dry and they're real hard.
Yeah, they're like hard as rocks. Like you get like imagine you flip your car like 3 times and all the shit in your car is like now in your lap. Or like you're upside down, so it's all like in your face, and you have to pull off like old like in between the seat fries, like out of your mouth. I hope that I've turned my wife into a racist. So like I hope that I'm the only wiener she has seen, and I'm a white guy. So I think the longer I'm with her, the less appealing a nice, succulent black penis looks. That's kind of the outcome. I don't want my wife to leave me. Any of those sound interesting, Ross? You want to touch on any of that, like uncorking a stomach flattening explosive very liquid shit, or black guys sounding cool when they're always FaceTiming their homies? You know what's crazy? White guys have friends, but they are never FaceTiming them in public. Black guys' friends, like it's dude on dude FaceTime calls in the middle of Dick's Sporting Goods. Like, bro, should I cop these socks? It's like that's like married couple shit. You're gay LARPing on a FaceTime call, but it's like G shit and it's cool. Like it's cool.
When was the last time? I'm trying to think of the last time we FaceTimed. I just don't be FaceTiming people.
When I shave my head.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I fucked up my head, maybe.
Yeah, I think so.
That might be it.
Yeah, that might be. I'm trying to think of when the last time I FaceTimed at all. Like I'll FaceTime Sarah sometimes, but it's not often.
But like, they also shop for cool stuff. Like, bro, I think I'm about to cop these joints, and they're talking about like a new Dorito flavor. But I'd be like, oh my god, Rostin, they have. Oh my god, Rostin, they have Sonic G Fuel. Look, they have Sonic G Fuel, bro. I'm gonna get it.
Sonic G Fuel.
Bro, they have Lego Star Wars in the Xbox section. They have a My Hero Academia Funko Pop, bro. I'm gonna cop. I swear on everything.
Dude, there was a time in my life I had an absurd amount of Funko Pops.
I have decreased the collection. They have It was like it almost felt like Bitcoin for high schoolers. Like you got a
Yeah.
Funko Pop, and it was almost like you were investing in like first edition Pokemon cards.
Yeah. And then I'm down to like I think I have one or no, maybe two. But I had like almost if I saw Dragon Ball Z one I didn't have, there was a time that I would be buying it every single time.
Yep. I just have like a bunch of random ones because I was like, oh, I'm supposed to like this thing. I'm supposed to like this thing. I'll take this. Like, I have this Los Angeles Rams Santa Claus
That
Funko
one's
Pop.
cool. That one's cool.
But I mean, like, I don't need this shit. And like, I fuck with Power Rangers pretty heavy. But the only reason I have the Green Ranger Funko Pop is because it's notoriously painted bad. And that's why I bought it. I saw it and I was like, wow, this one's supposed to be bad. Let me buy it. You fucking tard. Idiot.
I have this one. I have Oshawott.
Ooh. In the box.
Oh yeah.
Crispy and clean.
So glad that energy drink was empty. Bad. Yeah. The only other thing I had on here was an idea for doing a tier list for best energy drink, and then we could come to a consensus of the podcast's favorite energy drink. But I feel like that'd be a good one for next episode because I feel like that might take quite.
That'd take a while, and we are already at an hour 7. So
and I think what I might do, if it's cool with you, I'll post on Twitter and on my YouTube channel and ask like people for suggestions of their favorite energy drinks, and I'll compile all of them into an actual tier list, and then we can rank them on the pod.
I like it. Yeah. And I think in the past or at least I've been a little too scared to call to action, but please like and share. Tell your roommates about us.
Tell your grandma.
0201 Productions. We're going to try to do something over there. Candidate Uncut is the podcast. I'm Adam Petty. That is Roston Palmer. Thank you guys for talking with us. And the one thing I excluded earlier that I thought was funny was just the idea that black people are loud enough in the movie theater to warn you about the white shooter. I thought that was funny. Just a funny concept. Because, like, also, I mean, think, like, I listen to rap music. I don't listen to folk music. So, like, I'm obviously siding on, our lovely alarm system.
You imagine getting in an argument in public, being called a racist, and your response is, dude, I've never listened to folk music.
Bro, I literally don't know a single Garth Brooks lyric. Lay off my fucking cock.
I'm on your side, dude. I hate Garth Brooks.
I could infinitely recite more Lil Wayne than I could, I don't know, fucking Lady Antebellum.
Actually, there's one
Train.
Antebellum song that I got in my like songs. I can't remember what it's called.
Coldplay. I could recite quite a bit of Coldplay. I fuck with Coldplay. I'm not beating the white guy out. If I'm in the chair, and the Jedi Force ghost of Tupac and Biggie are standing with lightsaber pistols at my head, and they're like, you can come into real one heaven if you don't know any Coldplay songs. And then they play Viva La Vida, I'm fucked. I hear Jerusalem bells are ringing, and I'm fucked. I'm so dead. Anyway, we'll cover the podcast favorite energy drinks next time.
Oh, yeah.
We'll cover Roston's early childhood botched circumcision. And then we will cover the strange prostitution soliciting attempt I saw at Walmart the other day in the next episode.
Okay.
So stay tuned, everybody. Thank you for listening.
See ya.